Hey everybody, this is Jake Wynn, public historian. I am excited to be joining you all here on YouTube to share some pretty cool things that are going on. So, over the last couple of months, there's been a lot going on the public history side of things for me, which I've been very excited about. We've rebranded and relaunched our public history with Justin, Jake, and Molly podcast. So that's been going really well, and I'm really excited about what we're going to be sharing with you all in the weeks and the months ahead. It's really exciting stuff. It's been a ton of fun to work with Justin Voigthofer and Molly Kilty on that, and just the work of sharing those stories. And we've got interviews coming and more reviews of historical movies and television, and just talking about how history and popular culture interact, as well as the practice and really the art of public history, of working with history at historic sites and museums, and all of the different ways that the public interacts with history. There are incredible professionals who are there to help tell those stories and help fulfill that historical work. So really excited about continuing to platform those stories and to really dive into the storytelling element, which, as I'm sure many of you are already pretty familiar with, is one of my favorite parts of this whole project of public history, of Jake Wynn, public historian. So for those of you who've been following me for some time, you know, it's been a long journey. I started winninghistory.com, or the Winning History blog, back when I was an undergraduate student at Hood College in Frederick, Maryland. I wanted an avenue for all of the research that I was working on for school projects, for history projects. I was a history major there in addition to a communications major, and I was doing a lot of research, a lot of archival research, getting up into Pennsylvania, and focused on telling stories from both the American Civil War time period and also a little bit about the coal region of Pennsylvania as well, and where those two things interact. So I was coming across incredible stories at the Pennsylvania State Archives, the Dauphin County Historical Society. I traveled to Delaware to do some research as well, and I wanted a place to be able to tell those stories in a public facet, not just for my professors and to get a grade, but also to begin sharing those stories and the things I was uncovering during my archival research with the public. So in 2014, I launched Winning History, and I thought I was being clever using my last name, which is Wynn, adding, adding an ing to that and making it Winning History. And this was just a fun little side project, and I worked on it off and on 2014, 2015. 2016, a friend of mine, a wonderful public historian herself named Amelia Grabowski, who I worked with, helped get the actual website live, winninghistory.com, in 2016. And since then, have just been off and on writing, sharing stories, doing presentations. I worked in public history for 8 years with the National Museum of Civil War Medicine from 2013 through 2021. I don't get to work in history directly every day. I work in tourism marketing, but I do get to help those working in public history and working in museums and historic sites, and it's really something that excites me, in addition to the writing, the researching that I get to do on a daily basis. I have, over the last 2 years, really put a focus into the writing. I love it. I love writing. I love telling stories. I love getting into the weeds on these stories and really finding, through the internet and through the digitization of archival materials all over the country and around the world, finding these stories and beginning to tell them and share them with the public, whether that's through the website, whether that's through public programs, whether that's through social media on Facebook and Instagram. And increasingly, I want to move this on to YouTube as well, to share some of those back catalogs of stories I have going back over a decade. So this is going to be a focus for me moving forward. You're going to see me here on YouTube more often, doing more videos like this. But I wanted to jump on and kind of introduce that I'm going to be doing more YouTube content like this, and I'm really excited about it as well. Probably going to be doing some interviews as well, especially as it relates to, again, those passion projects of mine, those interests which include the American Civil War time period and the anthracite coal fields of Pennsylvania as well. So we'll be telling some of those stories. And I've got some ideas of some future projects here as well, which I'm pretty excited about. Not ready to reveal yet, but going to be working on those in the months ahead. I really wanted to jump on here, in addition to sharing that, to share a milestone. So again, going back 11 years ago, I started Winning History as a blog, again as an undergraduate student. And never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined the following that would get. And especially over the last couple of years, as I focused on this and writing every week for you all, for those subscribers out there, thank you so much for your support. But we passed an important milestone this week, and I am super stoked about it. And I just wanted to take some time to celebrate that and thank you all for all the support. And that is that we passed 1 million reads, 1 million views on winninghistory.com. And that is just really, really exciting to me. And I'm excited to share that with all of you. And I do really want to just thank you. Thank you all so much for your support, for reading, sharing, commenting, sharing your family's stories as well. It's been amazing to tap into this fascination with the history, especially as it relates to northeastern Pennsylvania, and to hear family stories, to see photos from all of your from your family collections and family photo albums, and hear stories of your ancestors and what they did and what they experienced in northeastern Pennsylvania or on the battlefields of the American Civil War. And this has become a place to share among historians as well. I've gotten to work with so many really, really wonderful academic historians, public historians, writers, filmmakers, museum professionals, archivists, librarians, amazing people that I feel so fortunate to have gotten the opportunity to work with. And so I just wanted to take just a brief moment. I know it's more than a brief moment at clocking in at 7 minutes here, but I just want to thank you all so much and share that I'm really, really excited about what's coming next and some of the future projects I'm going to be working on, the people I'm getting to collaborate with, and I'm really excited to share that in the weeks and the months and hopefully the years to come. And that you're going to be seeing more from me and more stories in different fashions and in different formats. And I'm just really excited to share that with you all. And again, just a huge thank you for all your support over the years, and looking forward to sharing more stories in the future. So if you're looking for more of these stories, head on over to winninghistory.com. That's the blog where we're past 1 million views. And I'm going to be building out more content here on YouTube as well. You can find me on Facebook at Jake Wynn Public Historian, Instagram at PA Coal Region History. And then if you're looking for a podcast, me and my friends Molly and Justin are doing the Public History podcast as well. So thank you all so much for tuning into this and for all your support over the years. And I really look forward to sharing more with you in the future. I'll see you guys soon.